News broke over the weekend that Jalen Hurts is still dealing with this high ankle sprain. What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Stephen Hyde, Gate City Sports Channel, where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. What's up, everybody? I just want to do a quick update here because I saw this kind of pop across the screen this weekend, so I wanted to address this real fast, which is reports kind of leaked out over the weekend that Jalen Hurts was kind of already dealing with the high ankle issue, and Jay Glazer reported that, back in week 13, to be quite honest. He said it was a high ankle sprain, and, there was a little bit of noise around that a 1 week for a high ankle sprain it's a little light. High ankle sprains are normally like 3 weeks or more. So, obviously, this has kind of continued over the weekend into casting doubt, if you will, over the status for Sunday's game. I generally look at these things with a little bit of skepticism just because I'm aware that front offices and coaching staffs, they like to play around this time of year. They try to gain advantages over their opponents, and one way you can clearly gain an advantage over your opponent is to put the status of a player up in the air. And I do think that there could be an element of this. I'm not saying that the organization is lying about it because that's a pretty severe claim to make, and there can be a penalty imposed upon that. What I'm saying is that the organization might be exaggerating the extent of the injury a little bit. I don't know if to be factual or not, guys. I'm just saying that, it crossed my mind. With that said, here's the deal when you're dealing with these type of injuries. When you got a really young quarterback, I think it becomes more of a concern than a veteran quarterback. With a veteran quarterback, as long as they can tolerate the pain, as long as their pain management is good, you're probably fine. No really big deal to worry about this. You might worry about limiting their athleticism, of course, but you know that they understand the game plan. When you're dealing with a quarterback for all essential purposes who's basically a rookie, it's a little more complex, right? Because they do need the week of preparation for football games. So if they're going to miss snaps, if they're going to miss time because they're going to be limited, that's a big deal. Essentially, Wednesday now becomes a very important date to kind of see how do they open up practices. What is Jalen Hurts' initial release on Wednesday? Now, it doesn't mean just because he's limited on Wednesday he's not playing, guys. Don't mistake what I'm saying. I'm saying that's an important date to see kind of how they declare him early in the week. Now, as the week goes on, different teams feel differently. Some teams might say, hey, look, as long as he's practicing by Saturday, we get him in there on Saturday, we're good to go. Some teams might say, look, he needs to be on Friday because Saturdays are normally walkthrough. Friday's the last, real practice. We need him available. For other teams, it could be as early as Thursday. It's just, I can't predict the variability here. With that said, we'll see. I mean, this is a crazy time to have this kind of pop up because you only have 4 games left on the season. This is an evaluation period for this young man, and missing time in crucial crunches of the season, it doesn't help your case. So I'm hoping that, this is just a little gamemanship here. We're playing a little gamemanship, trying to throw Washington off for their preparations because, even if you have a hunch that Jalen Hurts is going to play, if the Eagles are, maybe exaggerating the extent of the injury a little bit to you, it might affect how you game plan, right? You might not worry about putting a containment on Jalen Hurts. We'll have to see how that goes, guys. I think that's important. So we'll see how it goes in terms of the game preparations for each team. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all's time and attention, guys. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.